Why are you here living? And Tunde answered, I seek the moon blows. You carried the blood of Kelechi, said the old woman. Tunde answered, Kelechi was my grandfather. After fortifying Tunde at the entrance of the Forbidden Forest, Tunde began his journey. He crossed many land and many seas until he got foot of Black Mountain. Ahead of him was a huge black gate. Tunde walked through it. He saw many spirits lined up by his sides. He walked until he got to a glowing river. An old woman sat by the river. Immediately she saw Tunde. She said, Why are you here living? And Tunde said, I am here for the moon blossom. You carry the blood of Kelechi, said the old woman. Tunde answered, Kelechi was my grandfather. Then you carried the dead. Before he could ask another question, the old woman vanished. He continued his journey until he got to the palace. Tunde saw the king.
You know my name? Yes. Your grandfather's theft cursed your bloodline. But the villagers are innocent.
Immediately Tunde entered. The king said, You are welcome, Tunde. I'll be expecting you. Yes, your grandfather stole from the dead. And he showed Tunde how his grandfather came to steal some crystals from the dead and ran back to the land of the living. Because of this, their land was cursed. Tunde was shaking with fear, but the villagers were innocent, said Tunde. The king rose and said, Yes, they were innocent, but the debt must be paid. Then Tunde asked, What do I do now? The king said, You have to remain here forever if you want your people to be well again. After thinking for a while, Tunde said, Okay, I will stay. The king was surprised. You will stay? You will pay for their sins? And Tunde nodded yes.
Stay. You would sacrifice your life for them. They are my people. The debt is forgiven. You may return home. Really? The curse ends today.
The king smiled for the first time. Then he raised his hand, and the moon blossom flower raised and landed in Tunde's hand. He said, Return home. Your kindness has broken the curse. Then he raised his hand, and Tunde vanished and found himself in the land of the living again. He quickly ran home with the moonflower. The healers made use of it, and everyone was well again. Years later, Tunde became the chief of the village. Thanks for watching this amazing story. See you in my next story. Thanks.